Welcome back to One Mic Media. And today we are here to discuss Power Book 2, the final season. Haven't been here for the first two episodes, but we are back with some of the usual crew to give our opinions and our thoughts about this final season and give our predictions and what we think might happen ahead. Couldn't do it without my sidekick, my main man, who's on every show with me, my guy, Mr. E Money.
Yo, what up? What up?
What up? What up? And of course, had to bring back the talented, opinionated, and lovely Stephanie. What's going on, Steph?
Hey.
Hey, everybody back, everybody back. So, guys, let's get right into it. So, let me start with you, Steph. It's been a couple weeks now, so we're right into the season. What are your thoughts of the season so far?
I think it's going pretty good. Some of it, I'm not quite sure where they're going, but I guess we just have to wait and see. But
Okay.
it's been very good.
Okay. E.
Yeah, I'm with her. I've been enjoying the twists and turns, and some of the stuff I do not know where they're trying to go with it. But yeah, I still hope for the best.
Okay. How did y'all like how from last season when Tyreek and Brandon went on a run? Brady went on a run. How y'all like how they got out of that whole thing? E? I want you on that.
It was kind of too fast for me.
I agree.
Like it was like a plot point. They just hurry up and pushed along real fast.
mhm.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a longer
A
time.
longer, yeah. I thought because they were in danger, like they were in serious danger,
Everybody
and
was
then
after them. Yeah,
they got out of that real quick.
yeah. And then we also ended up with the Monet gunshot thing, and she better now. So how you feel
Right.
about how the whole thing went, Steph?
Yeah, the whole season just seems kind of rushed.
Okay,
I wish they needed probably one more season, I think, to kind of get everything. But it just seems kind of rushed. It's still good,
right.
but it just seems very rushed.
Okay, all right. I got you. I got you.
I definitely
Well,
agree.
yeah, you agree?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, okay, this happened, this plot happened. Wait a minute, this plot was on top of this plot, and it's like one big mess now.
Okay. So this episode picks up from last episode where Tyreek and Brayton decide to get back in the game after they promised Norma they wouldn't get in the game to save their life. And of course they got no money, so he got his car back from Two Bit, and then they go to sell the car to try to get some money to try to get some product. So how you feeling about that? How you doing that?
All right, so for first of all, when he stole the car from Two Bit, I thought that was hilarious
Yeah.
because he was not. You know how he always used to be on point. He
Uh huh.
was not on point.
Nah.
That's number one. Number two, when they sold the cars, that threw me off too because I'm looking at that's a Porsche.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like Brady had a Benz, but
Yeah.
that's a Porsche,
Right.
and
Right.
it's
Right.
a black and blue one. So I felt the pain on that one. That was a little tough.
Yeah.
As
But again,
somebody that doesn't know about cars, like I wouldn't know how much those cars were worth. But yeah, they are pretty nice cars. And that just seemed rushed to me too. Like you found
yeah,
you
because then we
found
run
the
into
you found Two Bit. Like it just seems so rushed. And it almost didn't seem believable. But oh, you're muted, Mike.
I know
Okay.
I did it on purpose.
Uh,
And then we run into also being rushed a little bit. They run into then they go into Monet and the Asian girl, and she's I guess trying to figure out who gave the information to Kate last season, which we know is Diana in the beginning, but she didn't have the information yet.
mhm.
So how you feel about Tyreek working with Monet to figure out who shot her? Let me start with you, Steph, on that.
I mean, it seems like she trusts him more than her own kids. So I kind of figured that was going to happen. Um, Pinky, I guess, is that
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
yes?
Thank you. Yeah.
He got a well. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but got a lot of connections because he was the one that connected them to settle cars,
Yep.
and now like
Yeah.
she's just all over. Um,
Right.
But yeah, I kind of figured that he was going to. I didn't think that Pinky was going to have such a big role or a big part.
Yeah.
But I figured she trusts him way more than she trusts her own children. So yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
Hey, what are your
Right.
thoughts on that?
And I felt that was smart for Tariq to be doing that because, he wanted to know who gave her his mom's address, to be real. So he probably don't matter who he teaming up with. He just wanted to know the information.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very smart on his behalf.
The thing is that he know it was Diana and Drew that did it, but he tried to let Monet find out for herself. I felt like, and that tell her,
So you think he knew Diana?
I don't know if he
set his mom up like that and gave her address.
No, not that part. But I thought that he know that they had something to do with them shooting Monet.
Well, yeah, because he was supposed to do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he was supposed to be the one to do it for him.
Yeah,
but I don't think he knew because he even seemed surprised towards the end when he found out that he was that it was actually Diana. So I don't think I know we all know that he knew who was plotting against her to shoot her, but not who gave his mom's address.
Right. Yeah, that part. Yeah. Okay. And then we see a scene between Effie and Kane, and they've been really cuddled up this season so far. And we get that she's trying to get her college thing going on, robotics and stuff like that, and he's trying to get still get his number 2 spot, stuff like that. So how you feeling about Effie and Kane this season? Let me start with you, bro.
First of all, that shit makes me sick because she just gets passed around like a rag doll. That's number 1. Number 2, they don't trust each other to me. There's no trust there. So how could they, what are they working out on? Because there's no trust there.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Steph? How you feel about Effie and Kane?
I think Effie, she's really smart. So I think she's just keeping him around just to kind of get intel. Because you saw I think it was was it the first or the second episode where it was the first one where she gave him a heads up, gave Tariq a heads up. So I think she still cares about Tariq, and I think, she does. But I think she's just keeping him around just because it benefits her, and it helps Tariq too. So.
Okay. And then next we get Drew and Diana, and Drew's talking about he wants to be number 2, and Diana talking about she want to get out. So yeah, talk about them this season, Drew and Diana. How to get on your nerves.
I just want them dead. I'm sorry, I hate to say that because all the stuff that they've done already, and I just want them. They can rush that along.
Okay.
They can rush killing them along, but that's not going to happen. They're going to have to draw it out. So, but yeah, I just want them done.
How you felt about them this season, Drew and Diana, and Drew's aspirations and Diana trying to get out?
All right, so first of all, I already see that their shit is crumbling. That's number 1 because they grimy as hell. I don't know. Diana always got some weird shit going on. Like I almost kind of know what she's gonna do before she do it. Like even with we didn't get there yet, but when we get there,
Okay, what about Drew? I feel about him.
All right, so Drew, I don't know, man. 1 minute he want to be in the game, 1 minute he not. 1 minute he a soldier, 1 minute he better than Kane. Right. So I don't know what's on his bubble. They need to fix him.
It seems like he's on a power trip because his dad thought that he was smarter.
Right. Now he's thinking like that.
Yeah, I think he always in this eternal battle with Kane. No matter what's going on about who could be, Now, first they were fighting for their first Monet's affection, then their dad's affection, now Noma's affection. So he always trying to see who can be, how he can be better than Kane. So, but that's that's their life battle, I guess, going on. But anyway, next we get your boy Davis, who's going broke over there. He lost his license to practice, losing all his clients, left and right. And then we get Tariq, I guess, kind of told him a lifeline. And so, if you can find me one of your previous clients to, get some work, I'll hit you off. So, how you feel about Tariq? Well, Davis, first of all, Tariq going to Davis to get the product. How you feeling about that, Stephanie?
That's his only option. Like he can't go to Noma. Right. So his only option is to go to Davis. And wow, just so happens that he had somebody. So, but yeah, that's his only option. He can't go to Uncle Tommy because Uncle Tommy don't trust him anymore. So that's the only way he could do it. So
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, yeah, I agree. I mean, Davis can always have somebody. He's a defense attorney, so he not
yeah.
defending criminals. But I do feel like that. But let's go back though. How you feel about the fact that he decided to get back in the game all the way, Tyreek, instead of just going to school being a college student? Like,
Man, Tariq need that fast money.
So it's the lifestyle.
Yeah, it's his lifestyle. He know what he needs. He needs that. He needs to be able to keep up and pay for his books without struggling, without having a 9 to 5, without putting himself out there like that. So yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got a taste of it, like you're talking about a little bit, the money, but also just the lifestyle. And as far as like the planning and scheming and all that stuff.
Yeah, all that plays a part now.
He can't get out.
It was his first, he took it to second nature to making it his first nature, and now it's stuck in that mode. He's stuck in that mode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then Brayton pretty much lost his family, so
right.
Yeah, so
even his gear is looking homely.
Yeah, you're
Rick
right.
is still looking fly, and he looked like somebody's dad.
Brayton lost everything.
Yeah, Brayton definitely lost everything.
He's like a middle-aged white dude right now. How you feel about Davis helping him? E? We'll go back to that. Find a connect.
Nah, all right. So I like the fact that Davis is helping him because Tariq always look out for him too. So every time they look out for each other, I like that because that builds character. That means Davis is going to last long.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I almost feel like they had to bring Davis in like that because we wouldn't. What other way would we bring him in to keep him in a series?
Yeah, because I'm not nobody right now, so that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So. And speaking of somebody who doesn't need representation, what's his name? Obi. Yeah, he done got picked up on the street by Detective Carter, played by Michael Ealy. And he been sitting there getting questioned all night, even though he wasn't under arrest. And then he tripped him up when he said he got the pictures of him and Tyreek when it wasn't nothing but a blank piece of paper. So how you feeling about him getting picked up and getting questioned like that all night?
All right, so for the Obi's supposed to be a seasoned vet at this shit. Right. How is he making these mistakes? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And another thing, I understand the loyalty with the green cards, but I feel like the green card shit was his downfall. Mm-hmm. For all that, he should have just left his brother where he was at.
Yeah. I feel you.
Do you think his family being here is a distraction as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Sure. That's what I was thinking too, because he's got to be almost in two places, like because you see the mistake that his brother made. So he's got to now. Before it was just him; he just had to worry about himself. I'm sure he was spending his family money, but now I feel like his family is a huge distraction, and him hiding what he's doing with Tariq is also throwing him off his game.
How you get tripped up by a blank folder? Like you should have said, "Let me see the pictures."
Right? Yeah. What pictures? I don't take no pictures with no damn Tariq. What pictures you talking about?
Right. He gonna say, "Let me get a phone call, bro." I'm like, "Come on."
Yeah, he kind of gave himself away with that.
Yeah, he gave himself away with that. But
I mean, if he was gonna say that, he should have let off with that. Like, yo, let me get a phone call.
Right. That's it. Mm-hmm. So basically, the whole time you think he was slipping, I guess. And then, so you do go to this guy. He got a whole fight club going on. He got the, I guess he got a small drug ring, and the money they had wasn't enough. And he threw the money back in their face and said, "Bring me enough," but also like, "I don't have no room for y'all right now." So how you feel about this character E? And is it like, should they get in bed with him, or what are we feeling about that whole situation?
All right, so first I like how ballsy the character is, right? And I like that he knew who his dad was. Mm-hmm. So it shows the experience this guy has.
Mm-hmm.
I felt he was trying to be too tough a little bit, like he was being a little too tough.
Okay.
And I don't know, something with that just seems like there's a weakness there somewhere. There has to be. There's a weakness there somewhere. But another thing, once he found out that Tariq, I mean, once he knew that Tariq was who he was that he was bringing in, why are you talking shit to the motherfucker that killed his dad? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Tariq, you gotta watch because he's very, he can do some real smart shit,
Right.
like as he did. So, I don't know about coming off straight up tough and crazy like that. With Tariq was good.
Yeah, he wouldn't accept the money they had. He got to come up more too. So
Right.
which is interesting. And Steph, how you felt about this introduction? I don't know his name yet. I'll get it. But
I can't think of his name either. I loved Dougie Fresh's appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. I thought that was cute. But yeah, I don't know. We gotta fill him out a little bit because he did come on like too strong. And I feel like if he wanted to work with him because then he said he wanted to work with him because of his father.
Right. That's what I'm
so
saying.
why was he making it so difficult? I don't understand why. Like, you knew who his father was. You knew
Zion.
Zion.
That's it. Yeah.
You knew the type of businessman he was. I'm sure as we see, that has trickled down to Tariq. Right. So he should have been excited to work with him. But I like what Tariq does, though. I like what he does in this scene too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they did pick up the some of his product, which is marked for him. And I don't know why. Maybe you know this, but I don't know why they marked their product. Wouldn't that tell you who it coming from? Like the cops too? I think that's weird to mark your product.
All right. So normally your product gets marked, not all the time because you want it to be known as you, but you want to stand out from other people. So somebody up the street could have like rabbits on their bags. And then you could be like, oh, well, I got beef and broccoli on my bag. So come get the beef and broccoli. That's the fire shit. Anybody that got the beef and broccoli, everybody
be talking. Be able to trace you from the same market, though? I don't think.
See, they can, but they can't because it's like, it's just a bag with a print. Anybody can go to any store and buy that.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They would have to know it's coming from you.
Right. All right. Well, back to Obi. We do see that he. We got a comment here. It said, "Reek is out for him, just like Ghost was." I think it's Zion. Back to Obi. He calls Drew. It was a phone call we're talking about.
Right.
And Drew was at the house already with the brother. Wait, so he called his brother. Drew was already there, and the brother does give him up about they got the green cards from Tate, and then Drew go get him out, and he tells Drew, "Don't tell no more I was locked up," and Drew. Agrees at that particular point. But we know Drew going use later on, which I'll fast forward to now. So we see that when they get back, instead of Drew helping him out, he throws him under the bus about the green cards, and then him and Noma get into it, and Noma decides, you're no longer useful to me, Obi. How you felt about that, seeing how Drew played that? Let me go to E first.
Whew. Smoking Obi pack right here.
Yeah,
right. So I felt like, all right, as lethal and as strict as they showed how his character was, he went out kind of sad, man. He went out by Drew.
Right.
Like, you didn't know Drew was going to... I would have killed Drew the moment he picked me up. Hey, turn down this alley right here. I got to holler at you.
Right.
I'm real shocked that he went out like that, for real.
Yeah.
And then for her to just kill him like that over that, I mean, I understand she must really don't like Tariq. But Tariq is smart, and Tariq was definitely booming that business, man. So the man, I think the man had a point. He had a good point.
I think it was. She thought he wasn't loyal, Obi.
Mm-hmm.
But he was. Even then, he was thinking of her. He was like, "Yeah, I don't want this tracing to her and her getting into my shit, and then that being her downfall." So, like, I don't know, man. She getting rid of it. It's working in everybody else's favor but hers.
Right. Mm-hmm. Steph, how you felt about how Drew played it, how she killed him?
I think that was a big mistake. I think she killed the person that was the most loyal to her over these new people that she barely knows, and they're kids.
Right.
Yeah. They're kids. Yeah. He was working with her for years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but she wasn't really being loyal to him either, because she's the reason why the green card cards were held up so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think she made a mistake there. Yeah, because he had to go to Tariq because he had been working with Noma for so long, and she promised him that she was going to get him the green cards and never did. So that's why he had to go to Tariq. And I think Tariq was trying to get in his good favor, so that's why he did it. But yeah, like I don't think she was being loyal to him. I think he really was being loyal to her, and I think that's going to be her downfall. I think that was a huge mistake for her.
I think she was purposely trying to keep his family out so he wouldn't be distracted. That's why she wouldn't give him the green card.
That goes
so this
saying
would be his downfall. Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
And then with Drew, I thought it was smart since he wants to be number 2, to use that against him. But I'm surprised he didn't still tell her that he was locked up the night before. That was kind of, I didn't understand that part.
I didn't understand that either. And then again, if you want to be number 2, you worried about Obi, you need to be worried about Kane.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. And then with Noma, I feel like it was like just like emotional a little bit. And Obi is very, very useful. So I'm a little surprised about it. I feel like her world is crumbling around her,
right,
by little, and she don't even see it.
She doesn't see it.
Yeah.
Because maybe having her daughter around is a distraction too.
It could be because we saw it later on. We'll see later, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So next we get the scene with Diana and Monet, where she asked her about the whole thing where her getting shot and Kate Egan, and Diana lied and said I don't know Kate Egan, but she got to tell. She got to tell where she can tell she's lying, and we get the flashback of how Monet was using those kids early in life to help her pack.
Right, that's crazy.
We see Diana's tell back then. So yeah, Steph, how you felt about that whole thing?
I was shocked because they looked to be like 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
And they were cutting the drugs for her.
Yeah.
So she's always now we better understand what her husband, what was her
Lorenzo was saying.
saying. Like, you can't keep putting the kids in it.
Yeah.
And now we go back and we see she really has. Like, we saw recently how she has, but they've been doing this since birth. Like, when Kane said, like, we're drug dealers, this is our family business, we didn't know, but now we understand. He was doing this since he was a child. I mean, he was coloring and cutting up drugs.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All of them.
Yeah, and because she wanted to get out that high rise so bad, and she kept like taking steps on her own. Even the last episode when she went and got the bricks.
The work, yeah. She got the work.
Yeah, but outside, with Lorenzo not knowing and stuff like that. So yeah, that was crazy. But with Diana though, she definitely could tell she was lying. So he talked to me about that whole.
So I like that because that means that. So she knows Diana's been defiant since she was a little girl, and she knew this. So why didn't she take that into consideration before adding Diana to this shit? She already was pushing back at a younger age.
That's true.
So now that she's older, you don't think she's gonna push back? Of course she is. So that was crazy. Seeing young Lorenzo, they got the right actor for that because he definitely looked like Lorenzo.
He did.
With the hair and stuff.
Yeah, he looked like Mo.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was funny. You see why Kane always doing that weird shit where he be like, oh, they gotta go. Somebody gotta go. And then he started acting a fool. So yeah. I didn't know she was really having them into the game like that, but she had them really into the game.
Like packing up drugs is crazy, man.
Yeah, that is. And they'll forever remember that as kids.
Tariq. Who comes to the club to get Tariq? Club. Am I missing something? Was there a club?
Say it again.
It says.
The real question is who came to the club to get Tariq.
What club?
Okay, to the club.
Are you talking about the his father's club?
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm gonna say CJ, can you clarify what club? Wherever that is.
Is that truth, I guess?
I guess. But next we see Tariq's plan start to unfold. So he sees Effie at the class, and he shows him the 3 packs, and he says that I found these on campus. Somebody trying to take over Noma's spot. She didn't believe him at first, but he sold her a course, and then they'll take this thing to Noma, try to get rid of competition. So how you feeling about that whole plan? How he played Effie with that?
All right, so I liked a little bit of how he played Effie with that, but what didn't make sense to me was I was wondering, you took the guy's pack, you made it hot, saying somebody's gonna sell on campus. Ain't that what you about to do? Is sell on campus, nigga? So you want her looking for you? Like that's what I was confused at.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna sell it yet though, so I can't say that, but I don't know.
It seems like he is.
Before we get to that though, I think CJ was saying that they're saying who's going to kill Tariq like his dad went out at that truth. He said at the end it seems like they will have to go out just like his dad. I don't know if they will. Yeah.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that too. But I heard that they are coming. It's going to be, what is it? Power.
It's coming back in September.
No. It's going to be another spinoff. And they're going to combine everything again. So I'm like, is it really going to be a story without Tariq though?
Well, no, the new spinoff is going to be a prequel with the young Tommy and Ghost.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And they'll probably go right from Raising Kanan to the young Tommy and Ghost.
Yeah.
Which that could actually work.
That could work. That makes sense.
It definitely could.
Yeah, because we haven't met Tommy and Ghost and Raising Kanan yet.
And they kind of introduced it, and I thought it was going to be an interesting storyline, and I thought they were going to bring it into Raising Kanan, but they haven't really done it yet. Maybe we just need a little more time.
They got to raise Kanan first, make him illegal invade and stuff. Because we ain't even see Jukebox have her, not to go off topic, but have her like heel turn yet. Really, like she's pretty good, and at some point she become ruthless, and we ain't really see.
Yeah, because she was definitely ruthless when it came to Tariq. So
yeah, so I don't know.
But that's what I was thinking too. Like I think Tariq kind of has to die, kind of in the same way that his father.
So back to this book 2 Ghost. So one of the story we didn't talk about from the first 2 episodes was we see Diana run into Bruchandra in the hallway, and she sees that she finds out that she's pregnant, and obviously she is pregnant. I guess they're probably most likely Tariq's baby. So how you feel about that? How you feel like that's gonna play out, Stephanie?
It's not Tariq's baby.
No way.
That's Salim, dude. That's the last person she had sex with.
Yeah.
What's his name? Salim Kwahil something. Yeah. What was it?
I thought it was Salim.
No, Salim
Tariq
was the last person.
No, I think the Salim dude was the last.
Didn't Tariq smash that time when Effie came to the door, and then she opened the door and Tariq was there, sitting in the bed? Wasn't that after Salim? I thought, remember Effie came to her door.
Oh no!
She opened the door and Tariq was still there.
That made me want to watch the season.
Yeah, I gotta check now. Yeah, now I'm definitely
because
check.
I felt like Salim was the last person she.
I did too. I thought the Candy Man was the last person. That's not.
Let's assume it's Tariq.
You said the Candy Man.
Candy Man.
Yeah, he was a manager there, so yeah.
If it was Tariq, how you feel like that would weigh on the season, Stephanie?
I think they're gonna try to say it's Tariq's.
Okay.
Only because that's going to leave Diana alive. Like Tariq's not gonna kill her if he knows she's carrying his child. Because I mean, right now, like he does. I mean, he has his family, but he can't like actively get to them. Right. So. Yeah, it's gonna pull on his heartstrings a little bit, and he's not gonna kill her. And her mom's not gonna want to kill her because that's her grandchild.
You're right. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Go ahead. What's your thought? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with her. I was just about to say that. This gives Diana so many different outs. Oh, you're gonna be a grandma. Oh, y'all are gonna be uncles.
Right.
Oh, Tariq, you're gonna be a father.
You think Kane is really gonna care about that though? Because I don't.
No, I think Diana gonna have to kill Kane to stop him from killing Tariq or something like that. That's what I feel like how it's gonna play out. So,
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's gonna definitely push Kane to stop him from killing Tariq,
yeah.
and that's for sure.
Because Kane always hit Tariq from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what's going on.
As soon as somebody says something about Tariq, Tariq gotta go.
Right. He hates Tariq so much. He's really a hater, though, really, at the end of the day.
Right, Tariq's gotta go.
Yeah. Even though, man, I'm kind of mad because I want Diana to go. Diana is ruthless, man.
Yeah, she ruthless as hell.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. The way Mary J. Blige was yelling, you would think so. But like I said, that baby is her trump card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of Kane, we start seeing some. We started seeing a little last week, but this week we see more, and we see him and Noma kind of getting hot and heavy, and we saw Effie walk in on them before, things got hot and heavy. But what do you think about that, Stephanie, and why all of a sudden Noma is getting into Kane, and what's Kane's motivation there? You think he really likes her, or just trying to use it to get ahead? What do you think about that whole thing?
Yeah, he's just using her to get ahead. He don't really like her. I think he really does like Effie.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's trying to hide it. But yeah, he's just using her. And I mean, we've always seen him have some type of female around him, not necessarily to have a relationship, but just to kind of get what he wants. Right. So I think that's the only way he knows. Because I mean, Kane is he's not dumb, but he's not the smartest of the three. So I feel like that's the only way he knows how to kind of win over a girl is to have sex with her. So I think that's what he's doing. He's just using her so he can be number one.
What about Noma? You feel like she's trying to give him a new number two or replace old?
I mean, number two. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's just using her to get to her because he saw that what's the guy who turned out to be Zeke's dad? He saw how close they were, and they were in an intimate relationship. They were
Mecca.
Mecca. Yeah. So I feel like he's almost doing the same thing that he saw Mecca doing because he feels like that's his only option. Okay. He's obviously he can't outsmart Drew because Drew is actually smarter. Right. But he's a little more street smart and a little more equipped to handle females because Drew is gay. Right. So yeah, I think he's using what he has in order to beat his brother, and all he has is his penis and his power moves. Like he's quick to shoot somebody or kill somebody.
Right.
But he's not. Sometimes he makes good moves and sometimes he really doesn't. He's iffy. So that's the only thing he has.
E, how you feeling about Noma and Kane? We feeling about those situations?
Well, that's a crazy dynamic right there. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I love when Effie walked in and seeing how they was standing. TJ was like, "Yeah, read the room, bitch." So I was like, she already read the room. She know.
Yeah.
But I think for real, I think Kane's smart. That's a smart move for Kane. Mm-hmm. And I think that's better than Effie anyway.
Yeah.
Why you feel like Norma doing it though?
Norma doing it because Norma didn't have. Think about it. What man have you seen her with?
That's true.
What man have you seen her put her in her place, grab her up, slam her around, give her that testosterone?
Mm-hmm. That's right. And most women in power like that, they actually want a man to actually do that.
Yeah. Because Obi was trying, but I think he was too nice or something like that.
Oh yeah. I think she just didn't trust him.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, that's why she read through that.
Right.
But Obi was definitely trying.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Kane, he goes on the street looking for who got those packs. Find my man, where the re-up coming at, and they set the whole truck on fire. The entire re-up. So how you feel about that and how that thing went down?
Man,
that move.
Yeah, it was terrible.
You think it was terrible?
Not on his behalf, but if that was my weight, I'd try to kill Kane.
Yeah,
I try to kill Kane every day.
Yeah.
Every day I'd be outside looking for him.
Yeah.
Every day. That was a lot of work. That was a lot.
It was a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. But it was smart on Kane's part. It was. And then like he did exactly what Tariq wanted him to do. He wanted, I think Tariq wants him to lose everything. What's his name again? The new connect?
Zion.
Yeah. He wanted him to kind of lose everything so that now he'd be more willing to work with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it played out exactly how Tariq wanted him to play it out.
And he didn't get his hands dirty, Tariq.
He didn't get his hands dirty.
Yeah, but did he not? You don't think that guy's gonna say, "Hey, there was this amount on the table, and it's missing"?
Nah, they gave him that.
No.
He said it for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, it was like, what do you say, like, sample it on us.
Yeah.
They thought he was gonna get high with it and stuff like that. So gave him that.
But I don't think he's gonna put 2 and 2 together with that. I don't.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So we got another character from the past. We got Tate's brother, and he's back in the show. And they try to get to him because he had a previous dealing with Tariq, obviously. See what he may or may not know. But he decides to, tell about his brother a little bit, but also jump in on a new case. So Steph, how you feeling about him being back trying to jump in?
I didn't like that because, I mean, maybe I'm just partial to my black folks, but they was trying to play him like he was stupid.
Yeah,
they was.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. He do good work. Because if y'all remember, he was real close.
He was.
He was real close.
Yeah, last season he did all of the work. But now this girl is trying to play him like he's dumb, but we'll just bring him along just because of his connections to Tate. I didn't like that.
Look at your boy Jordan.
Jordan like her.
I just like you, huh, Jordan? Oh, you do?
Yeah, Jordan like her.
Oh, you like her? Yeah.
Jordan is in love with her.
She's always the best out of the three, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Wait, out of the three, who? Effie?
Lauren.
Oh, and Lauren.
Lauren. Better than Lauren, bro.
Nah.
For real?
Yeah, man.
Wow. Okay. I mean, Diana third regardless, but I'm thinking,
that old rockhead.
Huh?
Yeah, Diana and that long rockhead. Yeah,
right. But
all of them are really beautiful though, but I have to say Lauren.
Oh my God, y'all want this Latina, whatever she is now.
Lauren.
But all of them are beautiful girls.
Yeah, for sure. So they were still short $50K though, even after the whole thing went down, and Davis decided to put his money in on it. So now he's actually invested. Now he's in the game, overall. So, we're gonna see how that whole thing plays out. And then we see Kane and Effie. Speaking of them, they have it out. Effie calls him out and says, "I seen what you and Number was doing," and Kane is putting 2 and 2 together that I think that this don't make no sense about these packages being on campus and stuff like that. And they kind of have a fight, and they're kind of already falling apart. And then Kane, get real petty and slam her laptop down. So, how you felt about that whole scene right there, bro?
First of all, I'm glad it went towards that route because, like I said, old boy's plan was about to be unfoiled, and I was trying to figure out why he did it like that in the first place. Ghost son, Tariq.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out why he did that in the first place. And second of all, Kane, man, you got Norman now. I wouldn't even be arguing with her no more.
Yeah.
Think about it. You got the boss.
That's true.
Until you become the boss. So I'm not arguing with you no more. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
How you feel about that?
You just going.
Yeah, I'll see you at work. I'll let you know when I'm dropping something off.
You can't just do that to. Well, to go back just a little bit to Tariq and David in the car. Davis, I'm sorry, in the car.
Right.
It seems like in Power, they the scenes that are in the car are the most like powerful. So I like that they went back because remember in the original Power, um what is it? Tasha and Tommy. They used to always smoke a little weed and be in the car.
Yeah.
And even Tommy and Ghost used to do that. So their plans always happen in the car. So I like that they took that back. It's kind of nostalgic. But I don't know if I would have, I mean, I guess because I'm a girl, I don't know if I would just leave Effie out completely. I still would try to keep her around. I guess because maybe you never. She's very smart. She can kind of help him out with Tariq. Because he can't really ask Noma to help him out. So I think the advantage of keeping her around would be to help him figure out Tariq a little more, because he clearly doesn't know him.
No, you're right. But this is Kane we're talking about.
I think that
exactly. He's not the smartest thing.
Spot for Tariq, he can never think straight when it comes to him, and I think that in his mind, he feel like Effie's still into Tariq, so that's a little hard for him, I guess. To E's point, though, he should kind of stick with Noma, because Noma the boss.
Definitely.
She got the money and stuff like that, but I still see Effie and him having some kind of, something. What we're going to see is kind of early in the season. But Davis and them, though, I mean, he got to meet him in the car now, because he can't be a client of Davis. So
exactly.
He really can't see in the office no more. So, like, Davis now in the game. He done took him to the drug dealer. He's applying some of the money. Like, Davis is a whole criminal now. So, like,
well, he kind of was before.
He was, but he was
just a legal one.
Right. So, but now it's back against the wall. So, I think Davis going down by the end of the season, honestly. But
I don't know. I think they'll keep him around, because I think that Tariq is going to understand that he really needs Davis. He's going to be another Proctor, I think.
No, not Tariq. I think he's going to jail Davis.
I
think they'll catch him out there. Because now he's doing illegal stuff for real now, and he's not a lawyer. So I think he's going to jail now.
He has kept so many people out of jail, though. I don't know. I think
he's a smooth dude, man. He's definitely smooth.
Well, good segue, because next scene we see him up in Noma office, and he done gave her paperwork that says that Obi and his brother back in the left, so they got to question where's Obi with the cops. So he done got that done for her, and he's trying, I guess, be a part of her, trying to get a part of her team as well. And she said, if I need you, I'll call you, blah 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 blah. And she's impressed with his confidence. So, what's your thoughts on that, Stephanie? Like, why he trying to get in good with Noma, and what's that all about, Davis?
I think that's how it's going to backfire on him, because he can't. Oh no, wait, I'm getting that confused. Because didn't the police officer come to her too, or am I getting it confused? All right, but I think that's how it's going to backfire. I think that somehow Davis might try to look for him. Or try to see exactly what's going on with him, and I think he's going to probably set her up to get out of the game by implying that maybe she killed him. But I think that's going to be his downfall. I mean, her downfall, Noma.
Oh, okay.
The information that he kind of gathered about Obi.
Okay, E, how you feeling about Davis and going to Noma and?
I think that's smart, because then that can help Tariq out. So I feel like Davis is going to trying to open lanes and stuff so he can keep his ear to the street, because he got deals with money with Tariq in the streets. So the best way to do that is to get close to the enemy.
That's true. Now we get your boy Brayton. He keep going back to this little party, with his playing music at. He done spotted this black woman, this black girl that he liking. And,
he loves that woman.
He do. Try to kick his little game and stuff like that over the corner. How you feeling about that, E?
So I thought that was all right. I mean, I don't know, because I guess I got confused on what their relationship really started from, or what it is. Like, does she buy drugs, or does she?
Yeah, she a drug addict. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just somebody that's gonna have him strung out, I guess.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. The parallels to Tommy.
Well, what we do see is that he told Tariq that he notices that these college party scenes are a good place to sell these drugs at
Mhm.
and stuff, and especially the music ones because they can disguise it as merch and use that to sell some of the products. So, Steph, how you feeling about Britain and that ideas?
Another smart idea. They always have really, really smart ideas.
Yep.
Last season it was the
Coffee.
coffee.
Yep. Yep.
Now this season,
Yeah.
do the candy. Smart idea. Very, very smart idea.
How you feel about
I'm excited to see how it's going to go for them. I think it's
Me
going to be
too.
lucrative.
E?
What would you say?
How you feeling about that? Their idea to sell the product to the merch.
No, I thought that was smart too. Yeah. They always come up with good ideas to move the product.
Yeah,
That's
both of them.
that's not the bad part with them. It'd be like the shit that be lingering over their heads that causes problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And lastly, we're gonna talk about another how the dinner table scene.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
They all come back to the house to eat dinner.
Diane always ruining dinner.
With the auntie and stuff like that.
Always ruined it.
Diana always ruining dinner.
Always Diana.
Can't never eat with Diana around.
No,
I wish I was at that table. I'd be like, damn, man. Every time
don't
I
hear
grab
her
a
sit
rib.
there. You can't eat
Wow.
with us. You can't
Right.
eat with us.
Right. So, Tariq gets the information from Pinky of the ring came from Kate Egan house that shows Diana clearly was the one who acted like Monet. And they sent it to Monet, and then she shows Kane, and it all hits the fan. And then Diana's talking about something, well, you took my poppy away, and Monet trying to get to her, and then Kane pull out the hammer when it was getting away, and stuff like that, because he know that's why the mom got shot. So Steph, how you feeling about the whole dinner table scene, the aftermath, all of it? So,
Well, I liked it because now we see the timeline. So this is actually taking place at the same time as Kate was in Chicago.
right.
So we see the timeline now, so we don't have to kind of wonder about that. And I wish that Pinky had ran this through Tariq first before she just sent it to both of them. But
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's the drama.
That's what she was paid for, Pinky, to get the information.
Yeah, but I feel bad for Diana. She's pregnant. She's gonna be by herself. Now she got people.
That's the woman in you right there. That's it.
Wait, but who paid for
Tariq did.
his
Tariq
services?
did.
Tariq
Remember when he gave her the money?
gave her the watch.
So Tariq gave him the money.
Yeah.
Him, her, yeah.
Yeah.
So he should have ran that. I
Gave
feel
Pinky the
like
money.
that was disrespectful.
Yeah, Pinky the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he should have ran this through Tariq first before he just gave it to Diana. But I guess I'm just big on respect. If somebody give me money, it was a wide.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
But I feel like if he'd have done it that way, then Tariq could have used it to kind of his advantage. But I mean, I guess she just thought they was all working together. So
how you feel about Monet's reaction and Diana's reaction, the whole thing?
Oh,
I mean,
What you expect?
it was justified.
Yeah.
It was justified.
E, what are your thoughts on the whole dinner table?
Oh my God! I thought Mary J. Blige acting is horrible.
Yeah.
Shut. Leave Mary
God.
alone. That scream was horrible. Actually, you did better with the scream than she did.
Oh my God!
Mary trying. She trying.
She trying, but I lost it.
She looked sharp. The every single scene, Mary
Woo!
looked.
A Kane reaction already pulling out the.
Oh look, here go Kane. They gonna die.
Yeah.
Doing that shit.
Every time.
Every time, yo, he do that
He's
shit.
ready to kill somebody,
Yo.
and he don't care who it is.
Yeah,
No.
it is.
He was like,
Not care his sister.
he was.
He is ready at all times.
Yo, ran out the house with the ratchet.
Right, and then it's able to have it. Yeah.
But I don't understand how they're gonna tie Drew into it.
Well, I think
Because she knew Drew, the way Drew. All right, so Drew ain't
and
had
Monet
nothing to
was
do
like,
with it.
"Oh,
He
you
would have
knew too,
spazzed
Drew."
on Diana.
So she
Right,
knew, yeah.
right. He would have spazzed on Diana if he
Right.
ain't had nothing
Oh,
to
I
do with it.
got you. I got
Right.
you.
Just
She
like
burned
how
the
which
house.
Kane did.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
why
but he was the one kind of separating them.
He told
Right.
himself basically. That's why she was like, "Oh, you know about this too, Drew?" By the way he was reacting.
Yeah, because he was like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna play out now because it's interesting, but the
Yeah.
episode pretty much done after that. So how would y'all rate the episode?
Mm.
E.
All right, so no bullshit. Now that everything came out and all that, I give it a 7. Definitely give it a 7.
Okay.
I feel like the
I'm
next
sorry.
episode is going to give me the 8 and 9.
Yeah, it's heating up the season.
Yeah, because it's heating up. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like if Mary J. Blige's acting was a little bit better, I could give it an 8.
Right.
But I think I'm gonna give it a 7 because she could have played that last scene off a little better than that. Like,
She said.
so I'm dropping it down to a 7 because it would have been an 8.
She said,
And then
"Keep up."
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a 7.5. It was very entertaining and stuff like that.
Yes.
Right.
I thought,
Right.
I don't like that Obi got killed so fast.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, it could have been more useful too in the season to me. On episode 3, and I'm like, dang, Obi dead already. So I felt they built him up too much to kill him off that quick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, should have been this more than like that. But I like where it's going. We're gonna see. Like, I trust the writers on this show so far, but I say 7.5 for now. Hopefully, we get more going on. But I do want to thank everybody for commenting who was in the chat. Thank you, E and Steph. It's good to have you guys back for the show. Hopefully, we can do it next week at the same
Definitely.
time. But I'll let you know, and I know you Steph, with the work situations. Hopefully, we get Michelle back. Me and E will be on here this Wednesday. No, actually, we'll be back tomorrow night to talk about House of the Dragon.
I don't watch that. I'm gonna start watching it just so I can
you can watch
see
this.
what y'all talking about.
You should. It's good.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's good.
Matter of fact, that's the best show on TV right now to me. Something like this. So
yeah, it's good. It's up there.
Good. It's good. So
okay.
Again on Wednesday for the Acolyte, but but thank you all for we'll have a conversation about that. But thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to One Mic Media. For Steph, for E, we out. Peace.
Peace.